Former White House National Security Advisor John Bolton says he is willing to testify at President Donald Trump's impeachment trial in the Senate. "I have concluded that, if the Senate issues a subpoena for my testimony, I am prepared to testify," Mr. Bolton said in a statement. He has previously complied with the White House directive not to cooperate with the Democratic-led inquiry. Mr. Bolton would be the most senior former Trump advisor to testify. Mr. Trump, a Republican, was impeached by the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives last month. He was the third U.S. president ever to incur such a congressional sanction. So far, the Senate has resisted Democratic calls to allow witnesses in the Senate trial. Mr. Bolton's announcement may put pressure on the chamber's Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, to approve such testimony. Mr. Bolton was fired by President Trump in September after 16 months on the job. The Senate is controlled by the president's fellow Republicans, and therefore it is highly unlikely they will vote for Mr. Trump to be removed from office. John Bolton is a potentially important witness in the abuse of power case against Donald Trump. If he testifies in a Senate trial of the president, it could be a blockbuster moment. It's hard not to see Mr. Bolton's latest announcement, however, in the context of his previous hints, pirouettes, and provocative tweets on testifying. While he threatened a protracted legal battle to prevent appearing before House impeachment investigators, for instance, his lawyer hinted that there were many previously undisclosed meetings and conversations, of which Mr. Bolton had knowledge. Stonewall, wink, repeat. It may be a good strategy for staying in the public eye, and, perhaps, boosting upcoming book sales, but Democrats will find it infuriating. It's also far from guaranteed that Mr. Bolton will ever be subpoenaed by the Senate. His announcement might marginally increase the pressure on moderate Senate Republicans to join with Democrats and form a majority to call for witnesses in the presidential trial. Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell has proven skilled at keeping his party in line, however, and immune to pressure when it comes to pursuing the course of action he views as most politically beneficial.